our Insider Mech screen. She was in charge of that first moto.
She made some boys upset in that 65 class.
Oh, yes.
Some of those kids were not happy.
Just one.
You got it. Well, you just
he kicked his bike.
You got to get over it, man. These are fast dirt bike riders, no matter girl or boy. Racing, Kyler, Yumina, Bernie, they're all coming. They're all going to be a problem.
Correct.
So you better get used to battling it out with some very, very fast females on some dirt bikes.
Look at that. She hugs that inside and sneaks inch by inch a hole shot over the gas rider of Madeline Hamel.
Kind of playing out after that first start. Hayton in first, Temple in second. Hamel or Hamill in third.
I'm going to say Hamel. I would think Hamel would have two M's, but I could be wrong.
Hamel.
Since we had a red flag, we're probably going to have a full restart right here.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go Hamill.
You're saying Hamill?
Yeah, I think there's a baseball pitcher named Cole Hamels, and it's Hamels, I think. But I could be wrong. We're going to find out. I like to ask on the podium just to make sure so we can get it right. Patridge.
Could be Hamel.
Jaramillo.
You're going to say, how do you say your name? And she'll say Madeline.
That's
Madeline?
right.
No, I need the second part.
Well, Reagan Heighton is starting to stretch out her lead here as she disappears into Motorhome Alley. Look at those braking bumps exiting that corner. This track is really challenging right now late in the afternoon after 4 hours of practice. Then we jump in the motos.
But it's still holding up well together.
And a nice relaxing night with the concert going on. And
Ashley Wineland.
Then tomorrow night we'll get into some of the I guess barbaric sports, tricycle team racing.
Brought to you by motosport.com.
And then Saturday night the Crew d'Etat. The reason we all come out here is where the dodgeball tournament where a dirt bike race broke out.
The Thunderdome of Death. Also brought to you by motosport.com. That is my favorite nighttime activity of any large, big motocross event ever. Just watching those deadbeat dads get plastered. Remember last year the moms went out there.
They're the returning champions.
The MILFs, they're the returning champions.
Okay. The MILFs are.
Slow down, boys. You gotta.
It happened. We talked about it. They're a true team. They had all the pink tutus made.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They actually went into Buckeye and Phoenix and got all the glitter.
Matching
all
outfits. Yeah, for sure.
It was a great sight.
The moms we like as friends.
That's right.
And we are watching Reagan Heighton. She's making nothing but enemies out there. She doesn't care if you're a girl, a boy, young or old. Who are we watching here?
Yeah, that's actually Brantley Hartley.
Nice.
The 915 back there on the KTM, getting a little television time here. Good ride here. Check out her.
Look at that gear.
Leopard pink gear. I love that.
That's what canvas comes into play there. You can just imagine any kind of gear you want. You don't have to wear the corporate stuff.
You see Canvas made some No Fear gear and got posted, and No Fear's coming back. No Fear's coming back.
I did see that. Customize your own gear. Michael Lieb's company doing very well.
Formerly of Rocket Exhaust back in the day.
Andrea Lieb, On Track, the homeschool program they have at Loretta's. They do the Cash for Class down at GPF, raising money, get scholarships. Hey, the cool part about that is you don't have to use it for regular school. It could be a technical school, so if you're wanting to go learn welding, you can use those kind of scholarships for that. Here comes your leader as we get back down to business. The number 8 comes right past us. Who are we watching on the screen here? Is that maybe the number 13 of Iva Herrigs? There's the 8 of Reagan Heighton. Already coming through the mechanics area, past the USMCA coaches tent. Just letting that big 85 eat now.
And she got second earlier in an 85. Was she on 85?
I think it was a 65 class, yeah.
In a blistering fast 65 class. She bested a field of a bunch of very talented young riders, got second place.
There is the number 324 of Madeline Hamill. Doing some work out there. There is the lucky number 13 of Iva Herrigs. All the while, Reagan Heighton trying to stretch things out. Probably taking her a little bit longer to get used to the old 85. Probably early on in her career on this 85.
Everything's coming quicker at her.
Yeah. Pace is definitely the testosterone of the boys you're going to have to deal with now. They're a little bit older.
Yep.
Do not want to get beat by a girl. They'll tell you. Better get over that.
Oh, man, I remember.
Going to beat them.
Yeah. Got smoked a lot by Christy Shelley and Deanne Wood back in the day.
Those are elite level motocross riders.
Deanne Wood, a 4-time women's world motocross champion. I stood no chance.
No, you stand no chance to
anybody.
Regional, yeah.
Anybody, really.
Anybody. Any standard female.
That's right.
You're getting it. There's Heighton. She is not your standard female. She is a bad mamma jamma on a dirt bike. Looking back at the 324 of Madeline Hamill, and now we're back to the number 8 of Reagan Heighton. Now we're back to Hamill, man. This is a battle here. Just trying to keep up. Whoa, this is tough.
Here's our leader.
Here.
That's number 8, Grant Langston.
Oh. All right, coming up the hill, we can see her. She's looking right at us.
White flag's going to wave here.
And that is Brantley Hatterley that she's going to work her way around on the inside. Nicely done. Looking at our second place rider about to come see us, Riley Temple. Good work, Miss Riley Temple. She chose purple gear to accentuate the colors of her yellow Suzuki. I think she thinks like that. Oh, these colors work nicely.
They did back in like '96. I think Suzuki's were like yellow and
Purple
there you
thing.
go.
With like
the splatter paint and all that.
Yes.
There's the number 324. We're looking at Madeline Hamill. Yep, it's time to do some parenting out there, folks. Got to have a word with your kids, man. Nice and slow. It's walking speed. That's what it is. That's just you don't have to tell them a mile per hour. Just go walking speed on your e-bike, and you're good to go. Anything faster than that's just not going to work. Nice and slow. What we're trying to do is eliminate some kids stepping out in the gravel. You're not going to be able to slow down. But you say that until I'm blue in the face, man. Can't say we didn't try. Nice and slow in the pits. How about that?
These kids
Help us
just
out.
don't listen.
They do not.
Bike's getting fired up there into the gate. Race 13 Open B Limited, followed by race 14 51cc Micro 4-6 Special Limited. That's going to be on the modified track. Race 15 85cc 9-12, race 16 Women 12 Plus, and then the final race of the day, race 17 125 12-17 BC. So checkers are out. Reagan Heighton, Riley Temple, Madeline Hamill, Hamel. We'll learn from Shan Garcia exactly how we pronounce that. Pointing them down. Going to get that 30-second board